Microsoft Excel. So today we are continuing from Microsoft Excel. We are going to perform some certain operations in Microsoft Excel. So let us open the Microsoft Excel and then open practice, the document or the worksheet that we are working on. So today we are going to perform average or learn how to calculate the average of numbers. How do you calculate the average of numbers? So average of numbers is getting the total of the number and dividing it by the number of numbers. What do I mean? Assuming you want to get the average of these numbers, let me make it tick so that I will know what we are doing. Assuming I want to get the average of 20, 14, 78, 25, 78, 98, 20. How do you get the average? Before you get the average, you have to get the total. We already have the total here. But assuming we don't have the total and we want to get the average of these numbers, the computer or the Excel will first of all get the total and then divide it by number of numbers. That's how you get the average. What do we mean by number of numbers? How many numbers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the total of these numbers divide by 7. That's what I mean by getting the total number and divide it by number of numbers. Number of the numbers. So and the number of numbers here is 7. So the total of these numbers you see here divided by 7 is the average of these numbers. So how do we do that? For us to do that as usual, you put your cell pointer at this place you want the result to be. And remember, our equal sign precedes every formula. So I enter my equal sign, I'll type average. When I type average, I'll open brackets. Remember the average of the numbers from here to here, from 20 to 20 here. I have to get the address. I have to know the address of that. So the address is A2 colon G2. You can see the computer already select the range of cells that it needs to get its average. So then you close your bracket and press enter key. What do you have? 47.57. That is the average of the 7 numbers we have here. That is the average. Now, the next way you can do it is by telling Excel. If you don't know how to write the formula, you can tell Excel, help me do it. How do you do that? Your cell pointer has to be at the position where the result should be. You go to sum or sum. When you click on it, you will see average. You click average. Look at what happened now. The computer is getting the average of the range of cells towards the left hand side. Everything there. But that's not what we want. We want to calculate the average of from here to here. Because this is our total, this is our subtraction, this is our multiplication, this is our division. But we are getting the average here. And the computer have included all these ones which we don't need. So what do? You go here and change, you click there and change the cell addresses. So what we have there is A2, that one is correct, but we are stopping in G2. So we are stopping in G2. So instead of K2 here, we are entering G2. If you don't have these numbers here, there is no problem. But because these numbers are here, you now get the whole of this. As you can see, when we change the cell address, these have changed. By selecting the range of cells that we want to use for the average. So what we do? We press enter key. We have the same thing we had before, 47.57. That is the average. What do we do next? We fill handle, as usual, to get the rest of the average numbers. So let us add another row by going to insert and click insert sheet rows so that we can have heading. Here is total. Here is total. Here is, we are done. Oh, sorry, it's still centering across selection. We should take the position of our normal cells. Let's say undo, and have this. You can say insert cell. There's no option to insert cell below. Insert this. It's taking the same position with this. You can make it this way. I just reduce the size first. So look at Caesar. When we say our total, this is supposed to be. Who makes the cells? We are not centering across selection. So we center across selection. Let's be on general. We are not centering across selection. So this is our total. It was on centering across selection because of the first one we did. So I just remove it from there so that we have our total here. We have our subtracted numbers, subtraction. We have our multiplication. Here we multiplication. We have our division. We have our average. So then here is our numbers. Let us bold it. Let us expand it more to contain. This is what you do when you want to expand the column. So that is that. Let's make this look. Okay, it's already go there. Let us make it look nice. Can change the color to something. So that is how to calculate your average. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Computer and Technology, so that you get more interesting videos. Thank you.